Hello, friends, and thanks for joining us today. I'm Pamela Matassa, the Communications Director here at Ascension Parish Government, and we're doing these segments to introduce you to the people inside of Ascension Parish Government, the people who make our community tick, our parish government offices tick. Jared Nolen is the Training and Organizational Development Man. That's really a long title, but Jared is in charge of keeping every one of the parish employees in line with all of their training and certifications, no matter what department it is that you're in or what it is that you have to do. And so I thought that I'd come in and let you share a little bit about yourself and talk about some things relative to what it is that you do here in Ascension Parish Government. So good to have you.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So what does the Training and Organizational Development Manager do, if you were to explain to layman's terms?
Oh wow, how much time do we have?
Just give us the short version.
It's quite involved, but I think you hit the high spots already. It's managing all of the training. It could be compliance training that is required by state or federal law. It could be professional and personal development. It could be certifications that are required within certain departments. So it's tracking all of that data, but it's also assisting the departments in coordinating that training. Contracting with vendors if that need is there, and almost everything in between. Just recently myself, I completed a certified professional and training management certification just 2 days ago. So
oh, did you really?
I did.
How long did that take you?
That was about a 2-month certification program. It was like a 10 to 12 week self-study, then a 4-day practicum, and then a 1-day or 2.5-hour exam that followed up. So.
And then how did you get access to that training?
It was actually something I found because, I care about my own training as well. So it was just something that I found that would benefit me in my current role.
I love that. And what I was trying to get you to say is that we have this whole offering of trainings and services to the employees. So,
we do.
So you do have a number of things. Number one is that people are required, depending upon their role here at Ascension Parish Government, to take certain certifications and whatnot. But we do take into account what people may want or feel like they need to do.
Yes.
And we offer a lot of that. Some of it is offered for free.
That's correct.
And some of it may not be, but we highly encourage the training of our employees, and you oversee that department, and so I want to give you a round of applause for doing that for us. But another thing, tell us a little bit about yourself. What in the world would get you interested in this kind of a role?
Well, I spent most of my life in training. I spent 21 years in the military. And in the military, you're either training or you're putting that training to use. So it's just something that after I retired from the military that just kind of stuck with me. My degree is in human resource management, so training, falls under the HR department. So it just all fell out that way.
So how would you say that training really benefits the employees as well as the people of Ascension Parish?
Our training program has a direct and impactful benefit for the people of Ascension Parish. I'll start there. Our employees come in contact with the public every day. So whether it is new training or refresher training in skills or safety, that enables our employees to go back out and provide a safer and better service to the parish. Just last year, 2023, our employees completed about 3,000 certificate-producing courses. So that's a lot of training that ensures that they're doing safe work, skilled work, and providing that good service.
That's very important. And of course, if people find something that they don't like or that they think is not right, or they want to talk to somebody about what's going on, they can just call our service hotline and be directed to somebody like yourself in the Human Resources Department or wherever to find out more information. But do you have to really be a seasoned employee in order to take advantage of the offerings here at Ascension Parish Government?
No, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, our training starts when we hire a new employee. They go through our new hire orientation, and it really starts there. Now, we do have training that for our seasoned employees. I'd like to call them the middle to upper leadership. We might have some training specific to them, but we also have training specific for everybody in between the new hires and those seasoned professionals.
What are some of the methods of training?
Some methods that we have, one of them is self-paced online learning, which is through our learning management system, Local Government University. And that really houses kind of like our compliance training, but it also has personal and professional development online courses. Another method is live online training. That was part of the CPTM that I just completed. And then we have in-person training. Now, our in-person training can be one of two ways. We may contract an instructor to come in, provide classes for our employees, or we might even use one of our own subject matter experts, such as our safety officer in safety training. But then we can also send employees outside of the parish as a means to get them trained as well.
All I know is that if you don't do your training, by golly, you're going to get an email from Jared, and he's going to email you until you get your training done.
That's right.
Even though you may have a long period of time to get it done, because some of the things you have quite a few months. So you really stay on top of all that for all the employees.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's a lot of work for you. Okay, what about any particular programs or services or events that you have coming up relative to the training that you're offering?
We actually got a really good one coming up next week. We have Our Lady of the Lake Regional Medical Center. They're coming in to do Stop the Bleed training for us.
What is the Stop the Bleed training program?
So it's a basic first aid training that is just what it implies, stop the bleeding. We've got 52 employees that's going to be going through that training. What we actually did was, in collaboration with our safety officer, we got together and designated seats for all the different departments in order to have the best widespread coverage in the parish, so that those employees we get trained, their training may not only benefit our employees, but also the community.
And this is just another example of why it is a great place to work, to come over here and work for us here at Ascension Parish Government, because we have our employees, we make sure that we train them and that they have the training and the skills necessary in order to fulfill their role and to keep themselves and the other constituents that they come around safe and working at the top-notch best level. Of course, if you want to find out more information about jobs that are offered in Ascension Parish Government, just go to ascensionparish.net. You can find out all the information. Our Human Resources Department is always there to answer any calls or questions that you may have relative to roles that are open here in Ascension Parish Government. And you guys do a great job. And I also have to say, behind the scenes, some of the fun things is Jared is always willing to participate in these fun things that we do. Like maybe it's like, I don't know, Mardi Gras. We're trying to celebrate the employees across the parish. You always take a really good role, and you get dressed up and you participate and you smile and you have a good time with us. And so you really are a lot of fun, and it's great to be with you here in Ascension Parish.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on. Come back again and tell us how to stop the bleed went, and share with us about some other tips and tricks about what's going on in here.
Certainly will.
All right. Thank you all for watching this edition of our Governmental Profile, behind the scenes look at what happens inside Ascension Parish Government.